Hey everybody, this is Zeke, and this is... So I'm about to head to Memphis Golf here in Memphis, Tennessee. It is an awesome mom and pop style golf shop in Memphis, right behind the Putt Putt place off of Summer Avenue. It's really cool. Brandon, the owner there, has some great products in there. He has a bay in the back that leads to a driving range. So you just roll up the garage doors and you hit the ball out in the range. And of course, there's a Putt Putt course in front, which isn't affiliated, but golf, Putt Putt golf. It's still, yeah, you get it. I'm going out there and I'm going to review the Taylormade Qi10 Max. Taylormade's entry into that Max 10K, that 10K MOI, moment of inertia, which I talked about back in my Ping Max 10K review video. I'm going to quit talking so much and go straight to the video of me hitting the driver. I'm liking it so far. Feels good. Definitely has a different sound. That carbon fiber face is pretty cool. It almost feels like it's a little softer. Just my opinion. I don't know. It could be wrong. $210? Huh. Thought it was farther. That sliced like crazy. So the loft is set on the standard loft of the Qi10. Ooh, that one felt real good. .240 carry. Okay. I mean, I'm hitting it well. I'm not slicing, except for that one. .244. I'm not consistent with any of my clubs, but I'm trying to get consistent with my driver. I'm digging. I am absolutely digging that carbon face. That is really, really cool right there. That felt good. 104 swing speed. 260 carry, 280. All right. Taylormade. I'm still not getting rid of my Max 10K, but I'm telling you, this feels right there with it. Crap again. But that's me, that's not the club. Ooh. That one felt good. Should have 102 swing speed, 130 carry, 230 carry, and 244 total. I'd like better distance. This feels great, and I'm definitely got less of a draw and less of a slice, but I feel like I'm more consistent. Swing speed, distance, everything else with my Ping, the Max 10K. That was nice. There we go. I think I'll end on that one. Ooh, 104 swing speed. 267 carry, 280. Take it. So let's talk about the Taylormade Qi10 Max. Now remember, this is a review from my crappy golfing perspective. I am a mid to high handicapper, and I want to see what clubs benefit my game. So that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing these reviews to show you what clubs benefited my game as a mid to high. Okay, I stink. The first thing I want to talk about is the name. I wonder if Taylormade's trying to be slick here, because QI in Chinese, not that I speak Chinese, but I actually saw a post. I didn't come up with them on, but I saw a post where QI is Qi in Chinese, and then 10. So it's the Taylormade Qi10. What's going on there, Taylormade? Does it feel like you're cheating? Yeah, it really does. It's a great feeling club, but let's get into the whole nitty gritty of the review. With the 10K MOI, that's the moment of inertia. And I wish I had this video when I did the Ping, but this video here, that's the ball in the not 10K hitting the toe, and it's spinning the club back toe side. On the 10K, that's a 10K MOI, it hits the toe and it doesn't spin as bad. It does slightly, but it's very negligible. You can see in the video. Basically, the higher the MOI, the more forgiving the club is at impact, whether it's toe side, heel side, or square in the face, which if you hit it square in the face, then you probably don't need as much forgiveness. The looks wise on the Qi10, wow, I think is a slick club. It's one of my favorite looking clubs I've seen out there. I love the flat black. I love flat black on cars, on wheels, on anything you can make flat black. Flat. You get it. On this one, it's not a flat black. It has the black top, but it's a little bit shinier. And it does have a yellow hue, which I wasn't a fan of on the Ping. But the yellow on the Qi10 is a little more orangey. So I like that a little bit better. And it goes well with the little blue accents on there too. I mean, logo placement, the placement of the little weight on the back end, it's not movable just like the Max 10K. But the placement of the weight makes it look kind of cool. It's kind of like a little Q, like the driver's kind of shape. Do y'all see that? I thought it was, but do y'all see that? I don't know. Comment if you did. So as far as the shape, it's awesome. My favorite thing about this club, I love carbon fiber stuff. Almost as much as I like flat black. If you can do a flat black carbon fiber, we're winning there. But the carbon face, the carbon insert on the face is so cool looking. It's very futuristic looking. And I really, really like that on there. And it has that blue hue to it. And we'll get into why that is here a little bit on the feel side. So as far as looks go, Taylormade killed it. Killed it with this club. I think it's a beautiful club. The feel of the club. As far as just holding it up, swinging it back and forth without hitting the ball, I can't really tell the difference between that and my Ping. It feels great in the hand. I didn't have the Jumbo Max grip like I like to have on there, but I still got a feel of what the flex of the shaft. Everything I tested on this, loft, shaft flex, everything was exactly the same as my Ping, so I could give it a good review comparatively. As far as the feel of that carbon face, it's not your typical titanium construction or whatever metals they've used in the past with one of your drivers. It is a softer feel. Like when you hit the ball, it feels softer. You're still getting the performance in the distance, but it just has a different feel to it. Swinging it, I felt like I had great club head speed. On the little monitor there, I was getting anywhere from 95 to 110. So the 110 was only once, but the rest is about, I'd say on average, 95 to 103, somewhere in there. Now, part of the feel of that carbon twist face is the energy transfer. If you look at this video, you see where the ball is hit by the club and the carbon face kind of comes in and transfers that energy back out into the ball, which if you can transfer as much energy as you can into a ball, guess what's going to happen to that ball? It's going to go farther. And that energy transfer will also help with off-center strikes. So not only are you getting the 10K MOI, that carbon face kind of helps with off-center strikes on that energy transfer. So that was pretty cool too. So I was getting the club head speed, felt great swinging it, feel, good job. Sound, a lot of people have issues with sound when it comes to their clubs. I don't once I get used to it. I've got a Nike Sasquatch, and that thing is like a little kid's T-ball bat hitting a home run. It is just like, wow, that's loud. It's almost obnoxiously loud. But after you hit it a few times, you get used to it, especially as straight as that thing goes. The sound on this is pretty sweet. And I say pretty sweet because it's very unique. And I think it's that carbon twist face. It is just a really cool, softer sound. It doesn't have a ping. It doesn't have a twang. It's more like a powerful thud. So sound, I think, is outstanding on this thing. It's a cool sounding club. I would say it's probably one of the coolest sounding drivers I've ever hit. Now for the performance, I thought it was great. I sliced one, I shanked one, both my fault, but the rest of them were fairly consistently straight. I had to draw a little bit with a couple of them, a few straight ones, a couple of tiny little fades. For some reason, the ball tracer wouldn't work with that garage, so you can't see where it's going. But if you slow down, if you want to take the time to prove me right or wrong, slow down and watch where the ball takes off to, I guess. I'm sorry if you really have to do that. Me hitting with the Qi10 felt fantastic. It looked fantastic. The only problem was I wasn't getting as much distance, me personally, consistently. I did have a couple shots that were 290. So I did get some good distance. I have a very inconsistent swing. It's not the same thing every time. I'm trying to get more consistent, but I'm not there yet. So me looking for a super forgiving club is important. This is one that was super forgiving, and it was consistent compared to me hitting, my old Callaway X-Hot. But was it consistent enough for me to switch out of my Ping G430 Max 10K and go to the Taylormade Qi10? Not really. If I hadn't already purchased the Ping and you handed me the Taylormade Qi10 and the Ping G430 Max 10K, and you said pick based off aesthetics, I'm a Ping fanboy. You see the hat back there. I love Ping. There's a shirt behind the camera. You can't see it. Why am I even telling you that? I would probably pick the Qi10 just off the looks alone. Feel, it's an even draw. I think they both feel outstanding. Sound, that's a tough one. I love the sound of the Max 10K, but I've never heard a sound like the Taylormade. That Qi10 has a very cool, distinct sound. I think it would probably get to be something that I get used to and I like it better. But, sound-wise, probably even draw right there. And then it comes down to performance. Once again, I haven't hit either one. How am I going to measure that? Why am I even going down the road? Sorry. It is a very, very close run between these two. I probably should have done a head-to-head before I bought one of them. But I bought the Ping right off the bat. Loved that thing after I switched from the SFT to the Max 10K. This Taylormade Qi10 is an outstanding club. Taylormade knocked it out of the park with this. You can't argue with the #1 golfer in the world using it as his driver. Now, he didn't use the Max, but he uses the Qi10. Or at least what I've seen, he doesn't use the Max. Oh, almost forgot. MSRP on this club is $599. It's not inexpensive, but it's also not the most expensive. So it's a good sweet spot for a driver when you're looking to get the distance, when you're looking to get the forgiveness. Would I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking to get more consistent with a more forgiving club, heck yeah, go for it. Get this club. It's really that good. Am I going to switch it out? Probably not. Not unless I play around with it and all of a sudden in that round, I'm 4 or 5 strokes lower easily just because of my driving. Yeah, then I would. But I felt like I was a little more consistent performance-wise with my Ping than I would have been with the Taylormade Qi10. But it's negligible. I mean, it's what I personally felt about those two clubs just from one day at the range with the Qi10. I've not played with it, so I wouldn't know. But I would highly recommend you buy this if you're looking at getting it, because it is a great looking club, it's a great sounding club, it's a great feeling club, and it performs. You've got a lot of different club manufacturers coming out with 10K MOIs now. There's a bunch that are supposed to be coming out in 2025. So Taylormade and Ping were the forerunners with that number. With what they've done, they've sold a ton of clubs, and I think a lot of people are going to be following suit. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. Do you have the Taylormade Qi10, and what do you think about it? How did you make that decision? Just tell me what your thoughts are, because when people go to a video, I know I do, I look at the comments. I want to see what people are saying. Some people may want to know if somebody has the club and they've played a few rounds with it and how you do it. So please comment below and let them know. Huh, that rhymed. Thanks for watching the review, and remember, just keep swinging. See ya.